Grab yourself a brayer, a jelly plate, and a placemat, and 2 registration boards for your table. Step 1, take both sheets of acetate off of your jelly plate and then place them underneath your chair for safekeeping. As you're rolling ink on the jelly plate, you might notice that it's dry and it actually starts to peel away from the jelly plate. If this is the case, it's very normal. Just go back to the inking station, get a little bit more ink, and try rolling it again. Also, keep your brayer on top of the tray with the newsprint so that your placemat stays clean. Minimize the amount of ink that's on your placemat, that way it'll be easier at the end of class to clean up. When you're ready to print, walk over to the registration board and line up the jelly plate with the Sharpie marks that are drawn in the corner. You can place any kind of objects on top for masking, and then when you're ready to print, line up the paper with the edge of the chipboard. Before peeling it completely off, you can peel back the paper a little bit and double check to make sure if enough ink has transferred onto the paper. On your tray, there's going to be a rectangular bin. Place anything that has ink on it into this bin for easy cleanup at the end of class. So paper that was used for masking, some wet wipes, or paper towels, try to contain it to this plastic bin and it'll be way easier at the end of class to get cleaned up. The ink that we're using is water soluble, so place your brayer at the bottom of the sink, and that way while you're washing the jelly plate, it's going to also rinse off your brayer. After you rinse off the jelly plate, put it on the towel, and then wash your brayer using the scrubby brush. It's very easy to dry off. Just roll it a couple of times on the towel, and then fold the towel over your jelly plate, pat it a few times, and then you can go back to your table and print another color. At the end of class, you'll have to clean your jelly plate and put the acetate back on it. So take your acetate, put it on your placemat, fold the jelly plate from the middle, lay it down, and then do the same thing with the second sheet, fold it from the middle, and then lay it back down. Try to make sure that's completely covering the jelly plate because the jelly plates might stick together if there isn't that layer of plastic in between. One person at your table will bring your tray back to the counter, put your clean brayers back in the bin, throw all the scraps onto the newsprint, and then the newsprint can go in the trash bin. Take a clean sheet of newsprint, and then set it up for the next class and put your tray away.